My name is Gertrude Ndesamburo. I came to Bangalore in November 2019. Came to Narayana straight away. I was not feeling well. I had a problem with my stomach. I wasn't sure what it was. I had been told at home that I was having cancer of the colon, so I was a little worried when I got here. I came through Narayana Cardiac. My brother-in-law had been here for treatment. He had a double bypass, and he was cured. He was well. So through him, I trusted that Narayana would take care of me. Dr. Mansi is a very, very thorough doctor. She tested me for everything. And at the end of the time, she said, okay, now we can start treatment. So she recommended that I do 8 treatments of chemo and then surgeries to remove the remaining disease. So I started 2 cycles in Bangalore, and then I had to go back home because I hadn't understood how serious my illness was. I left in November, and around end of November, and then came back to Bangalore in January of 2020 to recommence treatment. I started with my chemo treatment, which was every 3 weeks, and it was progressing very well, and I enjoyed my stay in Bangalore. I was also able to go out and have a look around the city and enjoy the scenery. But then COVID came. So in March, when I was due for my surgery, COVID lockdown came. And all of a sudden, there was no movement anywhere. And I was in hospital with surgery. So what to do? The hospital took care of everything. I was in the ward after my surgery when the lockdown came, and the hospital made sure that I was taken home in an ambulance, and every time I want to come for dressing or for any medication, somebody would come and collect me on an ambulance and bring me to hospital and take me back home. There were no transport everywhere. So it was like, lockdown in a foreign country is not an interesting thing. But Narayana, I can say that they did all they could to make it easy for me. And I spent all my time, nothing went wrong. I was cured, my surgery went well. I stayed at home for about a month, and then I came back again for my other 4 chemo cycles. I finished them, got my scans, and the scans were showing some good progress, and I started my maintenance cycles. So I'm now on my maintenance cycles. Every 3 weeks I take my maintenance cycles, and I am well. Thank you to Narayana. I'm alive, I am well, I am healthy. Over the last 7 months, I have gained 7 kilos, which is very good. I came here at 59 kilos, which was a little worrying, but everything is now back to normal. My vitals are now back to normal, and I'm very thankful. Dr. Mansi, thank you very much for your thorough testing, your thorough medical treatment, your thorough attention to details. You're a really, really good doctor. I have to say this. You brought back my life, really. I would also like to thank Dr. Nidhi, who is your associate and who took over whenever you are not around. She is also very good, very pleasant. She is a lovely, lovely doctor, very kind-hearted. I want to thank you both. I also want to thank Dr. Pravin, who did the rounds when you are not around, your associate and your assistant. He's also very good. I am going to recommend this team to anybody who is sick with colon cancer. I know that you will give them the same attention. Thank you so much, so much, so much. I also want to thank Dr. Soumya, who has been my administrator, my support. Thank you so much, Dr. Soumya. I would also like to thank all the nurses in the third floor. So I just want them to know that I really thank them. I want to thank one person whom I remember the name, who is Sister Chitra from the third floor, Oncology. I also want to thank Nurse Subi, Sister Subi from the 7th floor executive ward. Always, I don't know where the Narayana gets all these very kind, wonderful nurses, but I really, really thank them, honestly. I also want to thank Usha from the 6th floor. She was coordinating between me and Dr. Nidhi, me and Dr. Mansi. Thank you so much, Usha. Wonderful girl, wonderful lady. I love you very much, Usha. Keep working as hard as you're working and stay nice. Sister Manjula, who is my nurse in the 6th floor, lovely girl. There are two Manjulas. I want to thank them both. There are actually two nurses in Dr. Mansi's office who share names. And I want to say thank you, Sister Manjula. Thank you, Sister Manjula, too. I wish you well with your new baby and God bless. I also want to give a special thank you to Dr. Ashwinikumar and the surgery team. They did a great job. Thank you so much. I will forever be grateful to you. I recovered so fast, I was shocked because it was a difficult and painful operation, but I didn't feel any pain. And I'm well. I'm very well. Finally, I want to thank the whole of the Narayana Hospital, staff, doctors, nurses, administration, everyone who took care of me. I thank you very, very much. Thank you.